Kia ora koutou. Welcome to Ngā Momo Kupu Part 11. This is the first in a series of videos about Ngā Kupu Takitahi, individual words. In this video, I'll be introducing you to the kupu ke and looking at some of the different ways it can be used. The kupu ke can be used in a lot of different ways, and these are the ones I'll be talking about in this video. Already, instead, actually, and different. I'll be giving you some examples of how it works in a sentence as well. So by the end of this video, you should be feeling more confident in a few different ways to use the kupu ke. We'll start by looking ke and its use in a sentence to mean already. It generally relates to when something has already happened. When we use ke in this way, the sentence is often started with a tense marker or tohu wā kua. So let's use that to begin our sample sentence. This is followed by the tūmahi, or the action word, and then ke comes straight after the tūmahi, followed by the kaimahi, the one that's done the action. Kua kōrero ke, te kai kōrero. The speaker has already spoken. Here's another example, using the same structure, but instead of a kaimahi, I've used the subject or tāhu of the sentence, which is te hui. Kua timata ke te hui. The meeting has already started. Next up, we're going to use the kupu ke to mean instead. In these examples, I'm using a few of the different structures that I've introduced you to before. In the first one, I'm using a negated reremahi. Kaore ia I moi. He didn't sleep. And then the kupu tūhono, engari, which in this example means but rather. And then the second part of the rerenga kōrero, I mahi ke ia. He worked instead. In the second example, I've used kaua e, which is a negative command. Kaua koe e oma. Our kupu tūhono, engari, again, and then me, which is an affirmative command, followed by the tūmahi, and then ke. Kaua koe e oma, engari, me hi koe ke koe. You shouldn't run, but rather you should walk instead. The next example of the kupu ke is where it's used to mean actually. I'll carry on using the sentence structures that we've covered already, including a rereahua, a descriptive sentence in the past tense. I makariri te rā, it was a cold day. And then one of our rerenga kupu tūhono, he oi anō, and then the rest of the sentence. I mahana ke te puna wai. I makariri te rā, he oi anō, I mahana ke te puna wai. It was a cold day, but the pool was actually warm. Here's another example for you. In this example, I've used a descriptive sentence or rereahua using he. He tino reka ngā hua whenua. Vegetables are really tasty. When we add the kupu ke, we get vegetables are actually really tasty. The last example in this video is using the kupu ke to mean different. Here's the first sentence. I waiata mātou I etahi waiata ke I tēnei rā. Using a pretty standard reremahi format. We sang some different songs today. And the last one. Kaore au I te mohio, ki ara reo ke. I don't know those different languages. Nā reira, koina taku whakamārama o te kupu ke. In the next video about kupu takitahi, I'll be staying with the kupu ke, but going into a bit more detail about how we use it in a range of other sentence types. Nā reira, ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Hei kona.